Hey guys, this is Mr. H. I'm doing question 20 from the 2025 June Algebra 1 Regents exam. All right, so um, I went over this with several students. I didn't get a chance to go over this with the entire class. I wish I had, because these questions show up a lot. Um, and you can do it algebraically, but even if you do it algebraically, you should know how to check it to make sure your algebra is good. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to um, do this using your calculator. All right, so basically, whenever they give you a formula and they want you to rearrange the formula, you can always, well, I'm not gonna say always, but 99% of the time you can use this strategy to easily figure out what the answer is. So they gave this formula for kinetic energy, K equals 1/2 m times v squared. And then they want to know if we were to rewrite this formula and get m by itself, what would it look like algebraically? So what I'm going to do is, I've already started this. I'm going to store 2 into m, 3 into v, and then I'm going to use this formula, and I'm going to actually calculate what the kinetic energy or K is. And then I'm just going to go through, type these equations in, and now that I've stored all of these numbers, the one that gives me a true statement is basically what I'm looking for. So let's go. I need the calculator now, so I'm going to go here. So first thing, I'm going to store 2 into the letter M. Where is M? This is hard for me to see. All right. And then I'm going to do 3, and I'm going to store that into V. Where is V? Is this V? Nope, that's not V. Where is V? Right here. Press enter. Now, so here is what I'm doing. I'm just using that formula, and I'm going to put 1/2 times 2 times 3 squared, and I'm going to store that number, whatever it is. It's going to be 9. I'm going to store 9 into K, but I'm going to let the calculator do it because I like to be clean, and I want to make sure I don't make any careless mistakes. So I'm going to take 1/2. I'm going to multiply it times M, which is what the formula says. So M, and then I'm going to multiply it times V squared. And then I'm going to go ahead and do this all in one thing. I'm going to store that into the letter K. Where is K? K. Right there. Press enter. And it is 9 because I already calculated. But now, once I've done this, all I have to do is go to the answer choices. And I'm just going to key them in until I find the one that actually matches. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to start with the first one, which I believe is the answer. So this is going to be M, oops, wrong. Let's use the keyboard. M equals, I need a stack fraction, 2K over V squared. So I got V and then I square it and then I see what I get. It says true. That's my answer. I can stop. That's the answer. So basically what I did, I want to go back and make sure everyone understands this technique. All I'm doing is I'm putting in numbers for M and V, and then I calculate what K should be. And so basically I make this a true equation, right? And then if I start out with a true equation, anything that I do algebraically, and if I'm doing it properly, should remain a true statement. If I mess up something, then I get out of balance and then it's no longer equal, so I'll get a false. That's all I'm doing here. So um, now you should be able to do it algebraically, um, but you should also be able to check it using a calculator, which is basically what I'm doing here. So now I'm going to stop. I'm going to post this and keep it moving.